with villains. How about this? Not villains, good guys. So I'm a big Thundercats fan. My goal in my career is to be the black dude in Thundercats, right? Because you know Mumro was a black dude, right? Like he's just walking around in drawers and shit. Like I want to, if they're making that movie, put that online. What's the dude from He-Man? Skeletor. Fucking love Skeletor. Oh man. And I asked you this question. Who would you say is the villain, Tom or Jerry?
Whoa, who do we say?
Right.
Good question.
Jerry, exactly. He had little man issues. So Jerry was a great villain. I love Jerry. I want to fight Jerry. You know who Tom Holland is? He's Jerry. He's Jerry. Look at the ear, I'm punching him in the face tomorrow.
Scared for him. I'm very scared for Tom tomorrow.
That's the only, I literally came here for free. Just to go to London to punch him in the face.
Kind of scared that I'm in the Spider-Man chair right now as well, and wearing red. That was not a good move for me today.
He didn't call me back. I'm gonna find him.
Hi, Anthony.
Hello.
I actually saw that was good. That was very good. I actually saw you at a convention a few years ago when you'd just had your first role as Falcon in Captain America.
Yes.
And you had beef with Tom Holland then as well.
Always.
And it's just really cool to see you now that you're Captain America. And I was just wondering, how has your soaring success affected you as a person? Like, do you like having fans recognize you everywhere you go, or does it get stressful? Or like, how does that affect you, just the way your popularity soared since you first got the role?
You know what? That's a great question. That's a really, really great, thoughtful question, and I thank you for that. Because a lot of people don't get it. And, you know, one thing that I always say to my friends, and one thing you'll never experience, is the idea of your time. Time is very important. Like, I'm a father. When I take my sons to dinner, I'm not an actor. I'm a father. Everyone gets a day off. You ask people to work, most people work 5 days a week. When you go to work, if they tell you you gotta come in on Saturday, you're like, mother, I'm killing everybody. Right? Everybody deserves a day off. And in this day and age, at this time, you can't be out in the street willy-nilly because you don't know what people want and expect of you. That's entitlement. I've had friends who've taken pictures with people and lost their careers because of it. In this day and age, you always have to protect yourself. That's why I say I love controlled environments, because this is a safe space. We're all here to take care of each other and let each one of us know that we're loved by each other. You've never heard of a fight breaking out at a Comic-Con, right? You've never heard of two people arguing. Like, when you cosplay, people come up to you and support you and say, yo, you look dope as shit. That's nowhere else in the world does that happen. So this is a safe space. And I love that. And that's why I do them. You know, because we don't get this type of support regularly. To be honest, I don't feel normal regularly unless I'm around people like this. Because you guys are good people. And you're here because you love this shit, right? Like, you go to the grocery store and you're painted green, somebody's gonna be like, what are you doing? But this is a safe space, you know? We're the normal people. So when I'm not at work, when I'm outside of this, I turn off. I'm not Captain America. I'm Anthony Mackie. I like to fish. I like to hunt. I build cars. I build houses. That's what I do. Regular person just like you. But in this society, in this culture, people want to build you up just so they can knock you down, just so they can see you fall. So my thing is, stop it. We're regular people. I just happen to have a vendetta with Tom Holland. That's the only difference between me and you. As a little British dude I want to beat up, and you don't have one of those. That's the only difference. But thank you for that, because I had that conversation yesterday. Because, you know, you see so many actors and so many celebrities lose it. You see so many celebrities and so many actors get addicted to substances, get addicted to the internet, get addicted to things because they're not able to be themselves. They're not able to turn off. They have to constantly be on. And as soon as they crack, we judge them for it. When we're the ones that took that chisel and made them crack. So I try not to do the whole thing outside of this. This is my safe space. This is why I'm in Manchester. And to fight Tom Holland. All right, off my soapbox. You triggered me.
Hi, what was your favorite behind-the-scenes moment filming Endgame?
Oh, that's a very specific movie. And you're a child, so I can't tell you my favorite moment, because you're a child. But I would say, funny story. So we were on set one day, and there was a bunch of people on set. And I traditionally don't like actors. I hate actors. And there were a bunch of actors on set, and I was about to punch one of them. So I snuck off, and we were on this massive, farm in Atlanta. And I went back to my trailer. I grabbed my fishing rod. I grabbed my tackle box, and I went out to the lake, and I started fishing. So everybody was like, "You're the weirdest human being alive. You're out there in full costume fishing." And I caught a fish. It was bigger than you. It was bigger than you. It was a large fish. So everybody's like, "What are you gonna do with that fish?" I went back to my trailer, I cleaned that fish, and I made myself lunch. And it was the first day everybody didn't go to RDJ's trailer for lunch. It came to mine. It came to mine because I had fresh fish in costume. This guy. I have photos. There's visual proof.
What was it like having your show being one of the first Disney Plus shows?
Ironically, we were supposed to be the first show on Disney Plus. And then, like the movie, we, for one reason or another, we got pushed back, COVID, all this stuff. We couldn't do reshoots, all this stuff. So WandaVision, because it wrapped earlier, it was able to go into post and finish first. So we came out second, which I think was the best thing for our show. Because WandaVision was such an amazing show, and Paul and Elizabeth were so great in that show that it kind of formed the vocabulary that the audience needed for what those shows were going to be. Like, I think if our show would have came out first, people would have been like, "Oh, it's just a movie, but 8 episodes." But that show was so different, and their performances were so beautiful that it really created a new idea of what the Marvel Universe was going to be. So it was cool. I mean, Falcon Winter Soldier was definitely the best Disney Plus show thus far. But I didn't say that. But I did. So, but it was great being the second show. I'm glad we weren't the first show, just because WandaVision was such an amazing show.
Hi, I'm so nervous.
Hello.
I love all of your films. I just want to ask you, are you going to make any tweaks to the costume of Captain America?
No, that is not my job to tweak the costumes.
What would you have it look like, though, if you could? Would you change it?
You know what? I was very jealous of Wyatt's costume in Falcon Winter Soldier. That the black with the red, I was like, that's a hard, when he came out, I looked at Sebastian and Sebastian went, shit. I'm like, he looked so good in just the colors of it. Like, I mean, I have bigger shoulders, so I think I would have filled it out more. But, but it's a great, iconic costume. So I would, if I could do anything, I would change the colors to be more like that. Like, I love when, you know, if they were to make a Captain America costume that would just be all black. Like, that would be hard. Like, you can't fight that dude. Who would fight that dude? Nobody. That dude, nobody wants to see that dude.
Hi. So in Phase 4 and 5, there's been a lot of new Marvel superheroes that we've seen on TV and on the big screen. What actor and character would you want to see Falcon, Captain America fight if they were to fight one of these new characters?
Good question. I don't know. That's hard. I would just like to fight Josh Brolin because he's an old man. Just, you know, punching on Josh Brolin. But that's about it. That's, you know, Thanos was such a great character. And he was just such a formidable foe that I would love to be able to go back and have a round. If they were to make a video game and you could pick two characters, I would love to have a 2.5 minute round with Thanos with no glove, because he would snap me out of there. But pound for pound, I think I could take him.
Hi, Anthony.
What's up, man?
I just wanted to ask, originally about Tom Holland, but you've been beating him up, so we're not going to talk about him.
I'm punching him in the face tomorrow.
Yeah, so my question is...
You're never going to see him again.
Do you see your Captain America leading the new Avengers in the future movies? Could you see that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know who the new Avengers are. Like, you know, you have to understand, we're still in the middle of a strike. Like, the writers haven't finished, the actors haven't finished our contract yet. So it's been 6 months now with no one working. So I don't even know, I haven't read anything, I haven't seen anything. Like, I send random texts every now and then to Kevin to see if he's gonna spill something, but he's just like, leave me alone. So I don't know, I'm a pest, I am. I don't even know who the new Avengers are. You know, I don't know, I guess, I don't know. I called Paul Bettany, I don't know.
So we will see in a couple of years.
We'll see. I would love to have Scarlett Johansson back.
Oh, yeah!
Right. I mean, she did have a thing for the Falcon, which was crazy. And now that I'm Captain America, so I'm interested to see how that plays out.
You got good chances now.
I'm interested to see how it plays out, bro. I think my odds are good.
I like the odds, yeah?
I think my odds are good.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm single. I don't know.
Hello, Captain.
What's up, man?
Sorry. If you were ever going to be in a Star Wars related project, rather it be Disney Plus, a future film.
Keep going. I like where this is going.
May I ask, who would you like to play? Like, as in, would you like to be Jedi?
Okay, I'll answer your question since you're so aggressive about it. I would like to be Lando Calrissian. And this is messed up. Okay? Everybody, stop. This is messed up. I really wanted to be Lando Calrissian. Like, it's fucking Billy D. Williams, then Anthony Mackie, right? Like, I really wanted to be Shaft. Like, Richard Roundtree, then Anthony Mackie, right? So, it's like, there are certain iconic roles. Growing up, Billy D. Williams was the most beautiful black man to ever live on earth. Okay, calm down. Take it easy, I'm here. But, and I think Donald Glover did a great job. But when they were making the new Star Wars movies, I was like, yo, we got to go to Lando Town. Where the brothers in space at, right? He from somewhere. And they got to be brothers there. So I was hoping they would make a movie where they would like go to Lando Town and I would be like Lando little brother. And Lando would be like, hey man, some shit going down with these Ewoks. And I'm like, hey bruh, I guess we gotta go out there and fight them Ewoks, right? Like these Chewbacca's over here getting crazy. And I'm like, man, let's go get these Chewbacca's off the block, right? Does that translate to English?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I wanted to be Lando's like little brother and me and Billy D. Williams go and beat up a bunch of Ewoks. Everybody would fucking go see this. Everybody would go see this. And I'm great with a lightsaber.
Thank you, but yeah, just throwing it out there, Billy D. Williams, I met him a few years ago and he is absolutely amazing.
Yo, he's the coolest. Yo, he's so cool, it's annoying. He walks in the room and you're like, that's Billy D. Williams. And he goes, I'm Billy D. Williams.
So in the first, out of all the Marvel movies you've done, what would be your favorite scene that you've ever done in a Marvel movie?
No. That was an annoying scene because we were outside. It was like sunrise, and Chris didn't have to run. Like I was running all day, and Chris ran like twice. That's why when I was sitting under the tree, I was really sitting under the tree, dying. But my favorite scene would probably be the nightclub scene in Falcon Winter Soldier. Because if you don't know, Daniel Bruhl is a party animal. That dancing scene wasn't written in the script. They just turned on music, and Bruhl was like in the background like, oh shit. I like this. This is a jam. So they just, Kari turned the camera on him. He didn't know he was on camera. He was just dancing in the background in a corner. So anything with Daniel Bruhl, Daniel Bruhl shut down the world for COVID. You've never heard this story. Everything was going great. We were in Prague. We were having a wonderful time. I just went to dinner. We were leaving dinner. It was a great time. Daniel Bruhl texts me and he goes, I just crossed the border. I'll be there in an hour. And I'm like, oh no. Get back to the hotel. Bruhl is getting out of a car and he's like, Mackie. He calls me a Mackadoodle. And I'm like, what's up? He goes, yeah. We walk into the lobby. And producer, who shall remain nameless, walked out of the elevator and said he had just got out of a car from Germany, drove all the way to Prague. I see him, he goes, Mackadoodle. I'm like, hey, we walk into the lobby, producer comes out and goes, go pack your stuff, we're leaving. I'm like, what are you talking about? Bruhl goes, I just got here, why am I? No, she goes, go to bed, you're getting up in the morning going back to Germany. Dude, he shut down the world. COVID was fine until Daniel Bruhl showed up. So anything with Bruhl is my good time.
Got time for 2 more questions, guys.
Hi. So I was wondering, is there any Marvel character that you actually think Tom Holland could beat?
The what?
Is there any Marvel character that Tom Holland could actually beat?
You know what? He's a feisty little dude. I feel like everybody can beat up Ant-Man. First of all, you've never been in a fight, ma'am. This is how you win a fight. If you hit me more than I hit you, you win. He ran, I didn't. Think about it. When you're getting beat up, you usually run. You never saw anybody running from a fight they won. So, AntMan, anybody can beat him up. Ooh. Hawkeye. Come on, he's literally, he just got rolled over by a tractor. If you're gonna beat him, it's now. Now's the time. That was good, right?
Did not expect that. Did not expect that today.
If you're gonna get them, it's now, young man. Hit them when they're down.
I was just going to ask, out of all the people in the MCU that you've worked with, like, who was the most fun on set, like, fun to be around and film with?
Everybody is a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun shooting those movies. And just because it's like summer camp. Like you show up and now we're old and we have kids and, some of us are vegan and, just you never know who's going to show up. So it's always a new adventure when working with people in the MCU. I'll tell you what, shout out to England. I just met John Boyega. I fucking love that guy. All right? Just so you know, I fucking love this guy. All right? Not in the MCU, but we spent 2 days together, and let me tell you what, I didn't want to leave. I love that guy. English treasure. He is a treasure of England. The what? You know what? What if Lando's little brother?
Last one, guys. There we go.
Hi.
Hey.
I've watched all of the Avengers. I wanted to know, when you first joined, did you ever think you would actually become Captain America in the end?
No, absolutely not. No. It's like being invited to the party. I was just happy to be there, It's great. Like, don't make any wakes, maybe they won't know I'm here, so I won't get fired. Like, it's perfect, But, with the evolution of the universe, it's interesting to see how all the characters have kind of grown and evolved. So it's always funny. I mean, I feel like with all these shows, like, we've all become friends. Like, I watch The Boys. I know all the guys on The Boys. And I'm like, I know these are my guys. I have to, So it's funny now with everyone seeing where our careers are going, the characters that we're playing, and just how those characters grow and evolve. So for me, I've never got involved with a project thinking, by part 7, I'm going to be the guy. Like, nobody thinks that. You're not trying to sit around for 6 damn movies just so you could be the guy in number 7. Oh, God. And I love Chris Evans. So he'll forever be my Cap. So it's, I was just lucky enough to be on set with him and watch him evolve as this iconic character. So it wasn't something I expected or anticipated. I think that's why, when Chris tells the story or, when we look back at it, it's so funny to us because it's like when you marry your best friend. It's like, I love you, but you're my best friend, So it's just one of those things that just happened. It was happenstance,
Amazing. Everyone give it up for Anthony Mackie. Absolute pleasure to speak with you today. Thank you so much.
I'm taking this chair.